This is KGW News at Sunrise.
A standoff in Beaverton ends with an arrest. We're live at the scene with an update on what happened. Plus,
we feel like we can close the gap. We're hoping to close the gap.
This morning, both the Teachers Union and Portland Public School District officials say they are getting closer to a deal that would end the strike. Ahead, the latest on negotiations and what parents are saying.
Also this morning, with 2 days to go before Thanksgiving, a Portland nonprofit that's been helping families in need for the past 100 years is at it again. We're going to have more on the Sunshine Division's efforts to distribute thousands of meal boxes this week, coming up a little later this half hour.
2 days before the holiday, it's a big travel weekend. Good morning, everybody. If they're heading out early, what can they expect?
Here at home, no problems whatsoever. Take a look at good visibility, Wells Fargo camera. Right here it is, and again, no fog this morning. You have to get down generally all the way to Eugene to find fog this morning. We're at 44 degrees, but it is a morning of great temperature variance. East winds gusting to 30, 35 out near the gorge, and look at, because of that, the temperatures don't cool off. Troutdale 51. Now, it feels cold because of the east wind, but you get away from the wind. 36 Sherwood, 37 Hillsboro. The fog cleared out late day, as you folks in Salem know, and you have dropped down to 34 degrees. So again, there are some cold spots. Here's your day, completely dry until after dark. We do have rain coming in tonight. 52 at lunchtime, 54 at 5 p.m. And here is Chris McGinnis.
Rod, the roads locally this morning are in pretty good shape. This is a live look at I-5 at Wilsonville, rolling right along that. The headlights over there, that's for southbound commute. We're looking good there. Highway 26 out near 217, that looks good as well. But as we get a little wider outside the metro area, I do two big trouble spots. One in Clackamas County, Highway 224 closed this morning in Barton because of a crash near milepost 14. So that is a big trouble spot in Clackamas County. We go out to Columbia County, and Highway 30 is closed because of a serious crash 1 mile west of Clatskanie. Guys, I'm working to get more details on this. I hope to have those for you coming up in just a few.
Thank you, Chris. Well, this morning, a standoff is over and a man is in custody after a SWAT situation in Beaverton. This happened in Progress Ridge. Devin Haskins is live near the scene for us this morning. Devin, fill us in on what you know so far.
Yeah, Beaverton police telling us that they took a man into custody around 1 o'clock this morning, putting an end to the hours-long standoff that those living here say started around 5 or 6 o'clock last night. There was a handful of people inside the house when this all happened. Police say there was some sort of a disagreement or argument. That man then displayed a gun and everyone inside ran out, except for the man with the gun. When police responded, they brought out the SWAT team, surrounded the house, even firing tear gas, they said, inside to get the man to come outside. Now, at some point, that man ended up on the roof of the house and then was arrested around 1 o'clock this morning. We talked with someone who lives inside the home about it happening last night.
I walked past him. I did walk past him, and I kind of glanced over because there's somebody I didn't know, but the cops pulled me out just as fast.
Yeah, that man said he was shocked to, especially when it was all happening. That man that was arrested, police say he had a felony warrant and is being charged with 3 different crimes right now. We don't know his name yet, but they say he's being charged with menacing, unlawful use of a weapon, and felon in possession of a firearm. Back to you.
Devin Haskins live in Beaverton for us this morning. Also this morning, both the Teachers Union and Portland Public Schools say they've made real progress in their latest negotiations to end the teacher strike.
Yeah, it has lasted nearly 3 weeks now, and as Alma McCarty reports, there's pressure to get students back in the classroom after Thanksgiving.
After 24 hours at the bargaining table, the Portland Association of Teachers released an update Monday morning. In it, the union points the finger at the PPS school board, saying it rejected the recommended settlement from its own bargaining team, forcing the strike to continue. PAT President Angela Bonilla calling that deal transformational, with both sides moving towards shared goals.
I wanted to be clear that our board did not reject the whole proposal.
But hours after that release, the board and district leadership claimed they've not reached any deal with the teachers. Board Chair Gary Hollins noting certain obstacles between the two sides.
There were many positive parts of the proposal that addressed planning time, COLA, health and safety, and mental health supports. Now, while there were many things that in the proposal that we could agree on, there was also some fundamental issues, specifically around parents having the ability to make educational decisions about other people's children that we could not agree on.
Board member Julia Brim-Edwards says they disagree over class size committees. The union has proposed having parents involved in a committee that determines what happens when a specific class reaches its capped size.
We feel definitely there's a role for parents in the broader school level decision making around class sizes. We know parents care about that, and we're all parents. We want to have lower class sizes, but we also think the people making the decision should be the educators and the principal or the school administrators.
As the union and district continue negotiations, Brim-Edwards believes a deal is close.
So we feel like we can close the gap. We're hoping to close the gap.
Alma McCarty, KGW News.
These parents want everybody to know they are frustrated with the Portland teacher strike. So they held a sit-in at the Multnomah County building as teachers rallied outside.
We're feeling really frustrated about that sort of lack of goodwill towards parents, and we want to express to her that parents want this strike to end. We want it to end today, and we want a mechanism that addresses class sizes.
Real quick, here's something for parents to keep in mind. The district's latest proposal would delay the start of winter break to make up for lost class time during the strike. That means students' holiday vacation would not start until December 23rd. But again, at this point, that is just a proposal. Stay with KGW for the latest on the teacher strike. You'll find updates and our past reporting on KGW.com and streaming on KGW+.
Well, before we get to Thanksgiving Day on Thursday, we have to talk about Leaf Day in Portland. So you may have already seen the no parking signs that will rotate through neighborhoods across the city through December 8th. The Portland Bureau of Transportation started enforcing those no parking orders yesterday. So here's the bottom line. Your car can be towed in certain parts of the city if you're parked on a street that's designated for leaf cleanup that day.
Just a recurring problem with people leaving their vehicles on the street on Leaf Day, and the neighborhoods have asked us to tow vehicles on Leaf Day to be able to provide the cleanest sweep we can, really get those leaves off the street to prevent street flooding.
The city is emailing residents and posting on social media to let people know about this year's Leaf Day parking restrictions. To find out when Leaf Day is coming to your neighborhood, check out portland.gov/Leaf Day.
Yeah, definitely want to pay attention to those signs. You don't want to get towed. Okay.
Yeah, the city should hand out T-shirts that say Leaf Day.
What?
And then you wear your T-shirt when it's Leaf Day, and then that can help spread the message. Just an idea.
You're a marketer and a meteorologist.
Just an idea. I wouldn't even have to ask you, how's your day going? You would just go,
Leaf Day.
Leaf Day.
Yeah.
Leaf Day. I think I'm being serious. I think I may have something here. All right, take a look at our national radar picture. I do want to point out, if you're jumping on a plane to begin your Thanksgiving holiday, there's one storm system, but it's a good one, and it's producing a threat of severe thunderstorms at times as well as it moves toward the East Coast. This will not move off of the East Coast until overnight tonight, so it's kind of a slow mover. Once that moves off, starting tomorrow, no storm systems for the next several days. So Wednesday travel across the country will be super easy. Thanksgiving Day travel across the country will be super easy. And it's not going to be as cold back east as I thought. A lot of cities, New York, even up in Chicago, are probably looking at daytime highs getting to 40 or better over the holiday weekend. At one point, it looked like it'd be colder. Well, you can see the clouds here at home, but no precipitation being picked up. There's a weak system offshore. It doesn't bring rain in until after the daylight hours today. So during the day today, even at the coast, we will be dry. Good visibility coming into town, 44 degrees. Only fog issue we have is all the way down to Eugene. Eugene had a high yesterday of only 39. Remember, I usually take some time to tell you that. I'm not sure everybody's going to clear out. If you don't clear out, you could only be about 40. 39 was a high down in Eugene yesterday. Wow. Okay, well, we have some broken clouds up top. We have 51 in Troutdale, but a cold east wind producing that temperature, gusting to 33 miles per hour out near the gorge. There are plenty of cool spots. There's two of them, Salem 34, Kelso 34, also 34 out in the Dalles, 40s up and down the coast. Here's a look at our rain track with Futurecast. 5 o'clock is the first moment we will start to look for some rain up along the north coast today. And then I would say this is either right on time or it's coming in too early. Good chance we'll be dry until 10 o'clock or so. In the valley, this shows a weakening rain band pushing in overnight tonight. Some lingering showers tomorrow morning, but the afternoon mainly dry with developing sunshine. And here we are, all dry on Thanksgiving morning with some areas of valley fog showing up. Temperatures today in the mid-valley, partly sunny. The rain later tonight, north winds, and similar numbers up through southwest Washington. Here's the 7-day. Once we get rid of the showers tomorrow morning, we are all dry tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. How about that? That's your forecast for now.